Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing out there today, guys? How are we doing on this Monday? What's going on with you? Welcome to the beginning of the week. Good to be here with all of you. Hit the subscribe button if you would. I want to thank you all for being here with me today. I had to take some time away to try to get my head straight because over the past like 2 months, been like a it's been like a jigsaw puzzle, I guess, with a bunch of missing pieces. Um, and I'm just trying my best to get back to me. But I'm here, you're here, and hot damn if it's not Christmas time. So, and if it sounds like I ate the throat of a bullfrog or whatever, it's because I'm trying to get over this cold too. So I got that going on with me. So my body kind of feels like it's trying to run a marathon in cement shoes, I guess, if you will. But I'm getting better. So hallelujah for that. Hallelujah for that. Praise the Lord, you know. So forgive me for all you first time listeners. I haven't done this in a little, some time now. So I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts, and I'm trying to knock this rust off, I guess, that I got attached to me, man. So it's strange how you do this every week, and then when you take some time off from doing the thing, it's a little difficult to get back to where you were, to where I was. So, kind of like, I guess, like Joe Biden riding that bike. You remember that thing? You remember that beautiful performance back in the day? You know? I mean, Joe, what you doing on the bike, sir? What are you doing, Joe? Hey, Secret Service people. You know, what you doing? Why aren't you putting a pair of training wheels on that thing? On that big bad mamma jamma of a two-wheeled performance vehicle out there, huh? Why aren't you doing that? Put some training wheels on that thing, man. God bless it. Will ya? Just put some things on there. Anyways, again, it's Christmas time this week, and that means people are getting together and with their loved ones or even people that they don't love, and that's a beautiful thing. I got invited to a Christmas party coming up tomorrow night, and I mean, Christmas parties were always something that I always look forward to, because a Christmas party feels like, I don't know, it feels like it has everything, doesn't it? Anything that you'd want in a party. You got the lights, you got the decorations, you got the holiday music. Fa la 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 la, that sort of thing. You know, Christmas party could have anything. Anything. You know, two lovely freaking elderly seniors making out underneath a mistletoe, thinking about how it was back when they were going, when they were doing some college, and they didn't make it very far, but at least they made it there. They made it to first base. You know what I'm talking about? Then you probably got a 9-year-old at this Christmas party, a little 9-year-old nephew running around out back smoking that thunder lettuce, getting the family dog high or something like that. Christmas parties could have anything. And that's beautiful. That is such a gorgeous thing to even think about, man. And you have all those types of different desserts going on, and, who doesn't like that? But from what I heard about this Christmas party that's about to throw down, it was going to be something of a different caliber, because it's gonna be a posada, a posada, and that's a Mexican little Christmas fiesta right there. You know what I'm talking about? So instead of them serving you up a slice of ham and a little bit of corn pudding, I guess they're gonna be dishing out tamales and I mean, whatever, scooping out damn salsa verde into each other's mouths or something like that. Whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna do it. I'm sure that by the end of the party, some people are gonna be wearing sombreros and taking low riders for an Uber ride home or something. But that's kind of exciting because it's something different, man. And I guess right now in my life, I need something different. You hang out with some different people, do some different things, since my dog passed away at the beginning of November, and this will be the first Christmas without him in 13 years. The joy in my life really hasn't been there, and that's something that I've been, still dealing with. Because he was a humongous part of my life, and we just spent a lot of time together. He went with me everywhere. But he's passed on, and God rest his soul, and I'll always love you, Tucker, with all my heart, man. But I have some space to fill, with something. I got it with something different. You guys are probably thinking, oh, is it another dog? No, it's not another dog. I won't get another dog for a long, long time. But I guess I'm talking about going out and undertaking some I don't know, some various endeavors that I haven't. I've been putting some things on the back burner, and and I'm gonna get to those, but of course that's not gonna happen this week. So because but it will happen in the not so distant, or it will happen in the not. Yeah, it'll happen in the future, but not right now. So, man, I don't know if this is making any sense or not. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. So, but man, this week is all about Christmas. It's Christmas time and spending with the people that you love. And the one thing I've always loved about Christmas is Christmas Eve, man. Christmas Eve was always a special time for me. I've always had a great, I don't know, as a kid growing up, man, as a kid, that it just, Christmas Eve, you just felt the anticipation in the air. You could fucking just cut it with a knife, man. You could slice it right down the middle, and I'm sure something good will fall out of it, But the anticipation, it's because probably you've been, as a kid, you've been waiting for it all month long for that big day, dude. For that moment to arrive, and the atmosphere that came with Christmas Eve was always just, man, it was always something special for me, I guess. Everyone has their lights on, and the Christmas songs were playing, and all those culinary delights that we enjoyed. One year my grandmother, on my mom's side, decided that she was gonna make some lutefisk. And I think that's how you call it. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Lutefisk, something like that. And let me just say this, man. You gotta have a strong sense of thick taste buds, I guess, to eat that sort of shit. Because if you don't know what it is, it's like a piece of fish like a piece of a salmon or something like that, or salmon or whatever, or maybe some cod or whatever. And what they do is they soak it in lye. So when they dish that stuff up on your plate, it looks like a big blob of gelatin, I guess, if you want to think about it like that. But and when you see that on your plate for a Christmas Eve meal, you really got to question about how your life is going at the moment, because every bite you take is just, it's questionable. You're like, what? This is, because the texture, man, the texture is just, it's gooey. You think that you would gulp it down on a damn jellyfish, or maybe someone just came by and hacked a big old snot rocket right in your mouth or something like that. But by the end, when nobody was eating it, we just decided to order out some Chinese food because nobody was going to get through that stuff. So, but my grandmother tried, and my grandparents always did something special for us around Christmas time, especially Christmas Eve. They'd send us out on this scavenger hunt for a gift that they got for us. We'd be running around the house and they'd leave little notes leading us from one place to another and everything. Kind of like, I guess kind of like, what? Huh. Well, when I think about it, that's what a pervy old sex offender would do, I guess. Cause I'm sure that's what they do, huh? They're doing some sort of shit out there, whatever, something like that. But it was always fun. It was funny because every year, they'd do that, and at the end, it always led us to our stockings, and we dig through those, because at 7 or 8, all this is fine, but then when you're, once you hit 14. You better take a step back and start getting your shit together, because that's not, I don't think that's acceptable nowadays, but of course, you did it to make them happy, and man, what else did we do for Christmas Eve, man? We watched a couple movies and I just watched that movie Carry On, but I guess I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, we watched a movie, and then of course it was time for bed. And I remember, remember that time when you were just a child, when Christmas Eve and you're going to bed, you'd watch that clock all night long, man. You'd see it just tick down. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and by then you'd sneak into your sister's bedroom and shake her freaking tiny ass and wake her up, so you both are, both of you just, you're up and you're just excited about the, what's underneath the tree, Did Santa come? And then you slightly creep into the living room where the tree was, and you'd see all the presents, And then about 4 o'clock, you'd roll around and you were just so excited, like you just wanted to rip your own freaking nuts off your body. That sort of thing. You were just so annihilated with excitement, and then you just couldn't take it anymore. And 5:30 would roll around, and you run into your parents' room and piss them off a little bit because you woke them up, and now they're telling you to go back to bed for another hour, and you just can't. You just couldn't handle it. You're just, oh my God, not another hour. Not another hour. And then by then, you've just lost it because you can't take the waiting anymore. So you try to distract yourself with some things, whatever it was. You do anything and nothing worked. Nothing ever worked. You'll try anything. You clean your room 3 times. You shampoo and wash the dog, and you'd even start building another house or something like that. And fuck, you go fuck with the cat. You do anything just to get that time to fly by. 'Cause man, when is it gonna happen? All those times. Just fun times on Christmas Eve. I just wish sometimes I guess I wish I could go back there sometimes, but because I miss those times. So but man, what else? And look, man, I'm not going to take up a lot of your guys' time or anything like that, because I know you guys are probably busy, getting stuff ready and going to the grocery store and wrapping gifts and all that. But I watched that Carry On movie with Jason Bateman on Netflix. And because Jason Bateman over the years has kind of grown on me, I used to not like him, but ever since Ozark, he's kind of changed my mind about him. But the beginning of this movie, wasn't that bad. And then after about 20 minutes or so, it just kind of became another movie, I guess. And that was kind of hard to believe, because I don't know, it started out so good, and then there was just plot holes left and right, and you're like, man, come on. Maybe it's me being judgmental about things or something. I don't know. It's just one of those types of movies that you think you've already seen, and they've just rewritten it before, and you already know how it's gonna end anyways. So it's, sorry, I had to take a little drink of some water, trying to get my body right. And since you already know about probably how it's going to end, it doesn't make it that much, it doesn't make it as enjoyable, I suppose, because there wasn't any twists or turns that made you feel like, dang, man, I didn't see that coming. You didn't have some guy sneaking up on some guy and trying to kiss on his neck or something like that, You didn't see any of that. You didn't see some old grandmother sleeping with one of their neighbors thinking that, she's going to let out that little kitty cat, But, I don't know. This movie just didn't have anything like that in it. So if you're looking for something to watch because you just don't have anything else to, then maybe, or maybe you're like, I don't know, maybe you're in the middle of doing some laundry or something and you need some sort of background noise, then then I guess this could be the thing for you. I don't know. But again, there's worse stuff out there. And I guarantee you that there's worse stuff out there. So, but what else? Oh, one thing I wanted to say about this holiday season was, man, yeah. I guess, look, the one thing I want to say this holiday season is there's a lot of people here in Asheville, North Carolina, that have lost their homes because of the hurricane that came through here last September. And many of these families don't even have a Christmas this year because they don't have anything. But this is the time of year where people, are supposed to be joyful and giving onto one another, and especially giving to the people that are less fortunate. And if you look around here, there are plenty of kind-hearted people that lost everything. So this Christmas, what's on my Christmas list, I guess, is asking for some of those. I'm asking for some of those major social media influencers like Mr. Beast or like Logan Paul, who we made popular, to maybe lend a hand and try to bring a little happiness to some of these families in need, man. I know this isn't their community, but I'm sure they would love for, these people around here would love for some assistance, uh, you know, to help them get back on their feet. And look, I'm not saying you have to, but it would be straight up a thoughtful gift this holiday. So why not help out these people in need, man? You guys already make a ton of money. You guys already, you guys spend so much money on so much riffraff and just dumb shit. And there's, that's just I hate to drive around my community and see people sleeping in tents and and some not even able to to even have a tent, you know? Um it's just heartbreaking. And so Christmas around this area this year is not the same as it once was. And you know, I guess that's just I look, me strolling through social media and everything. I see that shit, and I see all these guys with these lavish, just stuff around them. These high profile necklaces and cars and homes, and man, some of these people don't even have homes. Um and again, that's just, what happened to us as you know what happened to us, I guess. I don't know, man. It's just something that's been on my mind, I guess, cuz I've been living in this stuff, around here, and I don't know. That's just it's just it's everything is different around here. It's depressing. And I hate to say that word around Christmas time, but some people are paying on their homes even though they're still paying their mortgage on homes that they lost. Like what kind of sense does that make? I don't know. But that's just me. Um But again, if anyone out there's listening to this and they made it this far and they want to contribute something, man, contribute to something. You know, maybe send one of the gifts that you got you know for a family member you don't like or something. You're like, man, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna get you this gift. I'm just gonna send it off to some stranger that I don't even know because they need it more than you. I don't know. Um. Anyways. Um. Damn, man. I feel like crap that's been rolled up and downhill. Uh. Um. But yeah, I guess on that note, I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Again, I'm trying to get back to me. Yeah, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I just want to thank everyone that has been listening to the podcast and has subscribed and you know um I don't know. I just want to thank you more than anything. this Christmas, do something for someone, man. Do something for someone else other than yourself. Even if it's as simple as just going up to someone and giving them a hug, or maybe, give an older person a piggyback ride, across a Walmart parking lot to their car. You know what I'm talking about? It just take some time to realize you aren't the only one that's on this earth trying to I don't know, make a little bit of a connection with someone, give your time, because that's probably the greatest thing you could do for a person, is just give your time to them. So all right, I'm gonna roll. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everyone out there. Stay true to yourselves, and I'll see you next week when I'm feeling better, and yeah, man, I don't know, do something good for someone this season. All right, everyone, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. All right, be well. Love you guys.